paying you. It's the nastiest thing you've ever done. I'm dead serious. I'm talking about nasty.
Wow. So many stories are running through my head right now. I dated this girl for a while and she was really a nasty freak. She just loved to get down with sex all the time. She was like, any time of day, she was like, yeah, let's go.
Steve Carell, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. It's his first movie. He's actually headlining the movie, no longer playing backup man to Jim Carrey and stealing the movie from Will Ferrell in Anchorman. Steve Carell finally breaks out in this movie. I thought this was one of the funniest movies of the year. And I think that it has a lot to do with the fact that it was directed by Judd Apatow, who also did Freaks and Geeks, one of the best shows ever on TV.
Yeah, if Steve Carell breaks out in this picture, it's like breaking out with a rash.
He's already...
This is
What are you
awful.
talking about? He's already broken out. It opened at #1.
I don't care.
Well, I'm just
It's
saying as far as a
terrible.
breakout...
This movie is awful, and I still haven't forgiven him for the atrocity of a performance in Bewitched. If he was stealing anything from Will Ferrell in that movie, he was stealing his thunder for being terrible. That was awful. This movie is so... Okay, I know. Here, let's sit down. Let's you and I, let's ballpark some figures. Okay, let's take a guy who's a virgin and let's break him into, I don't know, the 3 parts of the male psyche. So we have the black guy who's like, go get some bitches. Then we got the weird kid from Freaks and Geeks, who, by the way, wasn't as annoying as everybody else, who's like, I might fuck your grandma. Then you got the other guy who's sensitive, but not really sensitive. So now we have 3 parts of a man, and then we can take it through a nice little romp where he's a 40-year-old virgin, which is weird and creepy anyway, and that guy looks really weird on camera with makeup. And they haven't figured out a way to stop that.
I have a very fulfilling life.
And now I am making your silver pants blue.
Get some Roadburn, come on! Come on, sucker!
But the thing is that the movie actually makes sense out of it and makes this person real. He's not a caricature like the other 3 guys. And by the way, the 3 guys also have story arcs. They don't just all do the same thing throughout the whole movie. Most of them change by the end of the movie. In fact, the guy who wants to go out and get some bitches, turns out to be kind of like this, pussy whipped character or whatever. And it's just funny because they actually managed to make Andy Stitzer, this geeky character that Carell played, real. I really thought they brought him to life. He wasn't just a virgin because he was a geek. He was a virgin because he didn't want to have sex. He'd put it out of his mind. He'd missed his opportunity so many times, and they show all these really funny flashbacks to explain that he just hadn't gotten around to it. And then when it does present it, he kind of turns it down because he's like, and I think having that made it a little bit more real. And I don't think it's the big, freak out sex comedy that you're making it out to be. I don't think it's full of cliches. I think it actually has a lot of stuff to say about men, about who we are and about how our minds work. And I think it's the first movie since High Fidelity to get it right.
Oh, I think it opened big at the box office and made a lot of money because of the
high concept.
Because high concept?
Yeah, it's a 40-year-old virgin. It's in the title. That's the concept. That's why people went.
We have to
and then they came out of it, and they probably saw.
High is an adjective, or high is a noun, something describing. That's no. What do you want from me? No, it's not high concept. It's low concept. Ever since Ben Stiller had cum on his ear in Something About Mary, everybody's like, how can we take that further?
Exactly.
Here's
but
the
they
line.
Didn't
Make
just
sure
do
you
that.
cross it.
They didn't just do that.
The
though.
movie opens with him walking through the room with a boner.
Very funny. I laughed. And then you know where it went from the boner? It went to like something real. That's the coup that this movie pulls off, in my opinion. Is it starts with a boner and it ends with a fucking relationship. That's hot shit.